it's like anything. You watch yourself on film, you're like, man, I should have did that, I should have. But when you're out there in the heat of the moment by yourself at 4:30 in the morning, I mean, I just relied back to my training, and my training was to stop their actions, detain them, call for backup, and make the arrest, and that's what I did, you know. So, I don't think I would have done things a whole lot different, you know. I mean, I might have done a couple things different, but I don't think I would have done a whole lot of things different. I mean, that's the way I was trained. In fact, we had just had a training class not long before that said that don't be a hero when you're out there. If you're out there by yourself, wait for your backup before you make any arrest, before you make anything. And that's what I did, and they seem to want to critique me on that. My orders read, stop their actions, detain them, call for backup, make the arrest. It also said use the minimum amount of force necessary to control the situation. I mean, she's 82. I mean, you don't need a whole lot of force on an 82-year-old lady. So I never once felt threatened. I never once felt like, oh man, this lady could kill me or this guy could kill me. If you're talking about Sergeant?
Yeah.
My Sergeant, yeah, I was a little disappointed in him. The only thing he can go off what saying I was relaxed was that, like I'm talking to you guys right now, I have my hand on a pole like this. I mean, that's just how I talk. That's a non-threatening posture. They didn't escalate things, and I didn't think I needed a reason to, you know, draw my gun and escalate it either. I mean, they were calm, and I stayed calm to keep them calm. So, yeah, I was a little disappointed in what he said, and I was more disappointed in that it took him almost 5 minutes to get there. That's you know, they seem to want to critique me on what I did for those 5 minutes. Well, if he wouldn't have took 5 minutes, they wouldn't have had 5 minutes to critique me.
You called for help within...
I called for help before I got out of my car. I called for backup. I was on the phone with my lieutenant. I got fired over it. My lieutenant got 30 days off. Riggs got nothing. And then, you know, Wackenhut, the guy that happened to be in the tower that night, DOE said he couldn't work there anymore. So Wackenhut found him a job in Ohio as a site manager. So they placed him, but... So I was the only one that suffered any. Yeah, I am a little bitter. I mean, I kind of blame all three of them. I blame DOE, and I blame Wackenhut, and I blame B&W. I worked 30 years on a clearance to keep my clearance and everything, and they ruined it, you know, in a day. So I'm pretty much shunned in the DOE world now. I mean, as far as getting any other job with DOE or anything like that, I'm pretty much shunned out of that world.